think it's fair to say that this is perhaps one of the most unusual projects that Curtis Moore ever taken part in. Would you like to tell us a bit about the project?
Yeah, an unusual request. Santa gave us a call about a year ago and asked us if we could have a look at the roof on the St Nick Centre in Lapland, and of course delighted to go along and have a look and see what was required.
Yeah. And I believe it was more than just a simple roof replacement in this case.
Yeah, because the roof was actually going to be used as a landing and take-off strip, new EASA regulations were introduced that all airborne craft, including sleighs, had to be piloted by experienced aviators and had to have a minimum of 100 hours flying experience before they could take off and deliver presents on Christmas Eve. So Santa asked us to come along and have a look and see what we could come up with, and with our aviation background as well, see what we could offer in the way of a solution to the problem.
Great, and I think we're actually going to have a quick word with Santa's chief training pilot in just a second, but before we do that, Andrew, tell me, what was Santa like to work for?
Santa, what can you say about Santa? Big jolly guy, everything that you imagine. Really hands-on kind of character, was into everything. And of course his clerk alerts was all the elves that he had running about. They were very much interested in what we were doing and kept us on our toes with regards to looking at drawings, specification, and wanted to know the ins and outs of what we were doing on site.
So how long did the project take in total?
The email came in on Boxing Day, and me, as usual, always got my iPhone by my side, thought, well, that's interesting. We got in touch, and of course Santa being Santa, didn't have a clue about the construction, design and management regulations, didn't have a clue about what was involved in a project of this size. Was quite amazed that there was a lot of planning that we had to do to get the project, you know, even out of the ground in terms of health and safety, project planning, coordination. So we pointed them in the right direction of going to a planning supervisor who coordinated the pre-construction health and safety plan. We then moved on, once we got the order, to our own initial design, which we do in-house, and our designers obviously designed the actual roofing and cladding, working in conjunction with the planning supervisor just to make sure that when the job got to site it was not only going to be functional but obviously safe to maintain going forward into the future.
I'm now joined by Captain Andros Delfin, who is the Chief Flying Officer for the St Nick complex in Lapland, and I know it's a very busy time of year for you. You've got a lot of last minute training going on, so I won't keep you too long. I just wanted to find out how pleased you are with the new complex and facilities you have to work with.
I think the word's ecstatic, Gordon. Santa and I are really delighted with what we have. It's tremendous. In fact, it's the only sleigh and reindeer facility that there is in the world. I mean, Santa was having tea with the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy last week, and they were asking who was doing the job, and we'd recommend them, and we'd no hesitation in recommending Curtis Moore to do a first-class, start-to-finish project. Turnkey, I believe is what it's called. I mean, before we had some sticky times, but with this new facility we are launching a sleigh every 30 seconds, so we'll be finished for the kids on Christmas morning.
Good, that's great to hear. Thanks for taking the time out to join us today. I wish you all the best with your new facility, and I hope that Rudolph and all the rest of the reindeers are better to get they're all well rested and ready to go. Yeah,
Rudolph, he's champing at the bit, nose is all shiny red, and really he's first off on Christmas Eve, and we'd be delighted.
Really, does he lead the...
Yeah, absolutely, Rudolph, he's the man.
Right, good. Well, I wish you all the best, and we'll have to catch up early in the new year, find out how it all went, find out if the facility actually performed to stand.
Well, thank you, Gordon.
Thank you. That was Captain Andros Delfin talking to us about the training programme that is now to put in place because of the new facilities that have been put in at the St Nick complex in Lapland. Andrew, I just thought we'd come back and ask you if you've got a message for your clients and suppliers, people you've dealt with throughout the year.
Hey Gordon, to all the clients, suppliers and indeed our staff, thanks very much for all the support and business that we've enjoyed throughout the year 2014. I'd like to wish everyone all the best for the forthcoming Christmas and New Year period, and look forward to more of the same in the coming years.
Thank you for joining us today, Andrew.
Thank you, Gordon.
May